Okay, thank you for performing that music for us. I love the energy of this drumming music.
Thank you.
And I just want to ask you some questions about it, help our class to understand a little bit more about what you played. And I wonder if we could start by having each one of you introduce yourself and the name of your instrument, and also how many years you've been playing your instrument.
My name is Klinok Park from South Korea, and before I came here, BY Hawaii, I really wanted to learn Samulori, and I joined the Samulori club, and I have practiced Samulori for 2 years. And my instrument is Jing, J-I-N-G, which means wind.
Thank you.
My name is Daewon Kim. I'm from Korea too, and I have played Samulori since I was 6 years old. Yeah, it's pretty long. And okay, this instrument called Janggu, and it describes the sound of rain.
Thank you.
All right, my name is Ji Yoon Ha. I have been playing this drum for 12 years now. My instrument is a gangari or sui. This represents the sound of thunder.
Thank you.
Okay.
And my name is Sang Seop Do, and also I've been playing this drum for a year now, and my instrument is called Buk, B-U-K, and then it describes sound of cloud.
Thank you. So it's a very natural kind of group describing or depicting those sounds of nature. Now, what does the word Samonori mean in Korean?
Oh, okay. Actually, Samu refers for instruments, traditional Korean instruments, and Lori, it refers to play. So Samulori means to play using for traditional instruments.
Okay. So it might be similar to the word quartet in English to describe a group with 4 instruments. Very good. Now, how did this particular kind of music get started in Korea?
Okay, it starts in 1978, and Kim Deok-soo, who is the famous Korean player, Samulori player, he with 4 guys made the Samulori, and they wanted to explain our beat to internationally, so they made it.
Okay. And I learned a little bit about this music before, and it's based on a traditional music from the farmers of Korea called Nongak. How is this music different? How did Kim Deok-soo make it a modern version of that traditional music?
Well, Nongak is kind of to people play, stand up and walk around and play, hold the instrument to play, and really there's a lot of different instruments besides these 4, and compared to Pumul, Nongak is called Pumul too. So Samulori is people sit down and then play really modern style, and like not big movements, but really.
Okay. So this is a concert version of this traditional music where the Nongak groups might be more than 4 people, usually more than 4 people, and they might be walking along the paths and the roads of the village.
Cheering farmers.
Okay, so encouraging farmers to do their best work and asking for a blessing on the crops and the harvest.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I love these colorful uniforms. Do all the Samonori groups from Korea wear the same kind of uniform?
Yes, we do. We all wear the same uniform like us, and sometimes the person who's leading the group wears the different one.
Okay. And is this based on a military style or like a traditional style?
It is totally traditional style.
Okay. Thank you. Now, one of the things that the class will be learning throughout the semester is how there are different ideas about how music gets written or created or composed. So could you tell us a little bit about how this music is composed or created?
Yeah, from the long times ago, there are lots of different rhythm in Samuluri, in Nongak also, and the professional players, there's mix each rhythm and make a play like we did. I mixed each rhythm and make a play for 5 minutes now, and something like that. So some players make a new version of Samuluri, but most of the players use their basic rhythm to mix together.
Okay, and do I remember from my study that there are certain rhythms that are associated with certain regions of Korea?
Yes.
Could you describe that for us a little bit?
Oh yes, there are 3 popular rhythm in Korea. Is on the southeast part is Yeongnam Garak, which is really fast, and the west-east part is Uttari Garak. It's also fast, but little bit slower than the Yeongnam Garak. And on the middle part is I think it's mistake. East-west is Udo, really slow, and middle is Uttari, and this kind of middle speed between Yeongnam and Udo.
So do most compositions for Samulnori have those 3 parts to them?
Yes.
Like I'm sure that the class could hear that there were 3 different parts to your composition today.
The most players play the 3 popular rhythm, and they also mix together. Sometimes mix together and play it, like we did. I mixed it Yeongnam and Uttari.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about your putting together this composition for today, this performance, how did you teach the piece to the rest of the group?
We just gather together. I teach them how to play, and I before I teach, I make the rhythm first. Then I teach the Gunok and Sub, and she has been playing for 16 years.
Right.
She knows how to do it.
Right. Yeah. So we remind the class that Gunok has been playing for 2 years.
Yes.
Sung Seop for 1 year. And Sewan for a long
years.
time.
Yeah.
She doesn't even look like she's 16 yet. She's so young. But she's been playing for that many years. So she knows how to create variations on those rhythms on her instrument. Yeah. Okay. I also wonder if this music is popular with all age groups in Korea, the young people, the older people. Is it popular with all those groups?
I think all age groups know what Samuluri is because they learn it from when they are the elementary school students. And even though they cannot play it, they know it. These things, Buk, Gangari, Janggu, and Jing. And Samuluri is not less popular than pop music, but everybody knows it.
Okay. And I think that's probably true of most countries in the world today, that the younger generation and the teenagers and the young adults like the popular music, but they can appreciate these other kinds of traditional music as well. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, for the older generation, when they play the Nongak and Samuluri, they dance.
Yeah, dance.
Okay. Well, it's too bad we couldn't incorporate that in the performance today, but maybe in the future we can do that. What do you think is the most important thing for non-Koreans to understand about this Korean music?
I think the most important thing to understand is understanding background of this music, because as you saw our performance, this music is really fast and then strong, and actually there is no kind of sad rhythm, because as he or she said, and a long time ago we played for the agriculture success and then cheered farmers up. And so it's a really enjoyable music. But sometimes the non-Koreans, they say like, oh, it's too loud, it's too noisy, and then it makes my ears hurt. And then, but if they understand then what this music about and the background this music, then they might enjoy, and then yeah.
Okay.
We dance
So-
together.
And
Yeah,
so
probably.
they have to understand that energy is very important to encourage the agricultural success, to encourage the farmers to succeed. Okay. And when our class will be studying many other kinds of music where it has that kind of energy, like Tahitian drumming and Tahitian dancing, and so I think they'll get a chance to kind of compare those different approaches to creating energy in the music. Well, one thing that the class needs to know is that Ji Woong has actually taken the Music 102 class here on campus. So I wonder if he would just tell you a little bit about how his ideas for how to succeed in this class.
Yeah, I'm senior right now. I took this class when I was a freshman, was 2 years ago, and you will have lots of opportunity to learn about world music, including wonderful Samuluri. And this class is one of the enjoyable class in this university for me and for other students, you know. And yeah, I want you to just enjoy and relax and be happy in this class. And also Brother Cameron, who is our instructor and teacher, he is really talented and well prepared for the class. Just the best way to succeed in this class is do whatever he want you to do. I think that's the best way to succeed in this class.
Thank you. And I want you to know I did not pay him to say any of those nice things. So I thank him for those kind words. And the other thing that we should mention about Ji Woong's experience is that he took this class, if I remember correctly, during your last semester of the EIL
Yes.
English training, just to get some transition
Yes.
to the regular classes. And you were still progressing in your English. You weren't the expert that you are today.
Yeah.
And so there were some things it was hard for you to understand at first, but if you just hang in there and keep trying to understand that all of those things will fall into place for you, and you'll progress in your English
Yes.
confidence as well. Yeah. Okay. Well, we want to thank these wonderful musicians for coming to perform for us today. And you'll be hearing more about lots of other kinds of music. But for our first class presentation, I thought it would be really a wonderful thing for you to hear this energetic drumming group. So thank you all for coming today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.